Again, the only market that was open was Bitcoin or crypto. And we got, a couple of things that stuck out here. The first thing to me that stuck out here is the actual Bitcoin chart. That's the Bitcoin chart. That is the attack over here. Bitcoin went from 67,000 or 68,000 in one candle. It went to 63,000 and it bounced back up here. That is not the chart of a war. Or that is the chart of a market where the sellers are absolutely exhausted and there are no more sellers anymore. And ultimately, this thing just doesn't go down anymore. And so to me, this was highly, highly, highly encouraging. The other thing to me that was encouraging is that people were trading oil futures and gold futures where? On Hyperliquid. And that just shows that in this new economy, when markets are closed, Hyperliquid had one of its busiest trading weekends. And so you kind of look at this and you say to yourself, hold on a second, like this is like, for crypto, the fact that Bitcoin hardly moved or moved for a couple of minutes and now is back at 67,000 shows you that this market is getting into a position of health. The sellers are exhausted, and generally you would imagine that an attack on Iran would take the markets a lot further down. Again, the other thing which I think was incredible was the way that people were trading everything on Hyperliquid, and they were getting price discovery on Hyperliquid because the traditional markets were closed, which shows that people are using Hyperliquid as this proxy for what happens to traditional markets when the markets are actually closed.